name is Sa'Vaya, and today I'm going to be telling you guys 28 things that I wish I knew before starting my freshman year. My freshman year was insane, but I still passed. So here are some things that you guys should know. So on my computer, I have things written down so I don't lose track. Okay, number one, pay attention in biology. That is such a big one for me because I was failing all my tests. Don't slack off in that class because it gets really tricky really fast. Make friends with the person you least expect. So I say this because in high school you're gonna meet so many people. Some of those people may seem like they would not be your friends, like they seem like the type that you would just never talk to, but I recommend talking to everybody because you really never know. Like, it's this girl that I was really close with throughout the school year who I never thought like I would talk to like ever. Yeah, talk to that one person that you really don't think you would be friends with because you never know. Going into freshman year, you're not gonna have it all figured out. Nobody is 100% ready for freshman year. No one knows what they're doing. All your classmates are new to it, so you don't have to put on an act like, I know what I'm doing, So yeah, it's okay. Number 4, ask questions, even if it's awkward, ask questions, because if you don't know something and you don't ask, the teacher is never gonna know that you don't know. No question is a stupid question, unless it's like ridiculously stupid. But yeah, ask questions is very important because no teacher wants you to, well, I don't know. I would assume no teacher wants you to just fail. So, number 5, make sure you listen rather than just copying notes. Biology, we used to take notes on our computer and it would be like the sentence and then like a blank space. And we would write in the blank space. And I would never listen, I would just write the blank space. So make sure you're listening to what the teacher, he or she says, because it's just good to listen. Even if it has it on the on your notes, you don't want to not know what you're writing down, if that makes sense. Make sure you find your lunch spot early. Well, I go to an all-girls school and we don't have that many students at our school, so we all eat lunch together, freshman and senior. So it gets packed in there. It's loud in there. Yeah, it's like 13 rows to 19 rows in there. So make sure you find your lunch spot early. I switched tables like 3 times. If there's drama going on with your friends or a group that you admire, don't put yourself in that drama. Regardless of what's going on, just be yourself. Don't put yourself into that drama, because there was drama. My friends, I tried my hardest not to put myself into it because, you know, like, those are my friends. So obviously I'm gonna be with my friends, but don't put yourself in the beef, if that makes sense, because it's not worth it. Make sure you track your schedule and your assignments. So make sure you know your schedule really well. And it's going to take a while. It's not gonna, like, you're not gonna memorize on the first day. If you do, congratulations. I sure did, and it took me like 2 months. I had my schedule on my wallpaper, so you can do that. Make sure you track your assignments because high school, all your assignments will get piled up. Like, you have homework in every single subject, every single day. So make sure you write on your notes app, or you have a planner, and write down all of your assignments and make sure you keep track of them. Freshman year is a roller coaster, and that is okay. So what I mean by that is like a roller coaster, like it goes up and down, up and down. You know what you're doing and then you don't know what you're doing. You know what you're doing and then you don't know what you're doing. It's completely normal. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's all fine, it's all good. That's what's gonna happen. Teachers drop test hints, so be alert to that because they definitely do drop hints that you're gonna have a test soon. Make sure you're really paying attention in those classes and make sure you know what you're doing because you will have a lot of tests. Don't pull all-nighters. Get some sleep. Even if you don't know what you're doing, like, okay, like I get like, oh, I have to stay up to study, but get some sleep. Like, don't stay up till 4 in the morning knowing you have to get up at 5:50 a.m. because then you're gonna be asleep at school. See, me personally, I don't play about my sleep. I'm going to sleep. I don't care. I can wake up early in the morning if I have to study, but I'm going to sleep. In school, make sure you join some clubs, but don't overcommit to them. Clubs are very fun, but don't join too many to the point where you forget about your schoolwork. I was joining clubs at school and I had to like leave them because I was getting behind on schoolwork and cheer was already too much. Well, I was on JV, but I'm on varsity now, very far. Okay, whatever. Boom. Some people say don't talk to upperclassmen, but I do recommend talking to upperclassmen because they can give you like really good advice, and they have been in your shoes before. So they will give you great advice. Don't be scared to talk to them because what are they gonna do to you? Nothing, honey. Teachers might grade harder on freshmen because you're fresh out of 8th grade. 8th grade is completely different from 9th grade. You have to grow up. So I think they grade harder because they just want you to be better. Keep your locker organized. I just had clothes in my locker. And then when we had to clean out our lockers for like towards the end of the school year, I didn't even do that. I cleaned mine out on the very last day, which was like the last exam day. Mistakes happen. Just learn from them and move on. Can't beat yourself too much about mistakes because we're all human. It's not that much you can do about it. Yeah, not much to say about that one. You should try new things even if they scare you. I say this because you could think like, oh, I would never do this, and then you try it and you might really like it. You never know if you might really like something. So I say try it, but if you really don't want to, don't do it. Don't wait until the night before to do projects. That's the obvious one. Do not procrastinate because projects in high school completely different from projects in middle school. Start thinking about what you're gonna do the day that you get like the information for the project. I don't think I really procrastinated on mine. Actually, I did procrastinate. It was my exam project, but I still got 100 on it. But still, don't procrastinate. It's not worth it at all. The way that you carry yourself really matters. What I mean by this is if you walk into school being rude, looking at people like no one will want to talk to you, you're going to be talked about, all of that. So when I went to school, I have a very outgoing personality. So I just like to make people laugh and stuff like that. So if you're that type of person, be that person. Don't be a mean person. Even if you're friends with people like that, don't act like that because it's not cute. I knew this already, but some people obviously didn't. So yeah, some friends will just be class friends, and that is okay. Like, you do not have to talk to them after school. Just because they're your class friends doesn't mean they are not your real friends. They have their own life too at home. It's gonna be okay. People gossip a lot more than you think. Like, even the people that you wouldn't expect to gossip, everybody gossips. Especially at the school I go to. I go to an all-girl school. So everybody's talking about this person. I've talked about people before. You've talked about people before. But make sure you keep your circle small. It's still okay to talk to people, of course, but make sure you just keep like your actual circle really small. Having 4 friends is better than having 100 fake ones. So, okay, so I knew this already, but I'm just putting this in here because some people will need to hear it. If you're gonna like date boys or whatever, make sure you date someone who respects your time and your energy. Make sure like you talk to boys who really value you for you, because some girls at my school that I like seen were with boys talking to boys that were just like the rudest people ever. Don't make boys your #1 priority in school because you can get distracted easily. But I go to all girl school, so I don't really have to worry about that. Don't compare your grades to others. So I did this a lot. I would look at like my friend's grade and be like, oh my God, like I need to get my grades up. Like this is so bad. And I would beat myself down about it. And it just would make me feel worse about myself. And it just made my grades even worse. You don't know what they're doing to get those good grades. Like, okay, that might sound like weird. They probably get no sleep just to get those good grades. So don't compare your grades to others. You don't need to join everything to fit in. Do what you like. Even if like your friends like influencing you to do something you really don't want to do, don't do it. Be cool with like your teachers, like janitors, lunch ladies, principal, all of that. Be cool with them. You do not want to be someone who's just very rude to them. That makes no sense. Why would you be rude to them? Just be respectful to them. Don't be disrespectful, because a lot of people are disrespectful to their teachers and stuff, and I really don't understand that unless they're like after you literally like praying on your downfall. But make sure you keep gum in your bag, lotion in your bag, pads in your bag, tampons in your bag. Make sure you keep everything in your bag. Extra clothes, put it in your locker, all of that. Deodorant, hair products, a hairbrush, if like all of that. Keep all of that in your bag because you may need it. It's high school. It is okay to get a C. So, in ninth grade, I got my first C on my report card ever in my life. Ever. And it is okay. When you go to high school, things are completely different. I know I keep saying that, but they're completely different. So it is definitely okay to get C's. At least it's not an F. The last one. Freshman year goes by so fast. I literally remember going to Shadow at my high school when I was in 8th grade. Like it was yesterday. That was almost 2 years ago. Freshman year goes by so fast. Don't waste it. Make sure you go to your school events. Go places with your school friends. Take videos, take pictures, like all of that. Like your freshman year is going to be so memorable. Go to school dances, all of that. So do not take advantage of it. So yeah, that's all the advice that I have for you guys. So please take all of this advice into consideration if you're going into the 9th grade or if you just like watching this just because. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Click that post notification bell so you guys can get notified every single time I post. And that's just about it. Bye, my loves.